Hi, I'm Pamela, and this is the Xenessa Project. For 5 minutes at a time, we search for clarity beyond the feed.
Signal found. Reset begins now.
Imagine you're at your desk, coffee still warm, when your manager calls a meeting. You're one of 9,000 people whose job is to help customers. You answer calls, guide frustrated customers through their worst tech days, and hear that little, "Oh, thank God," when everything finally works again. Then, one day, your company tells you, "We now have AI agents doing half of these conversations. We need fewer people." That's not theory. That's not a thought experiment. It happened at Salesforce. In a move that captured headlines, CEO Mark Benioff confirmed that the company cut approximately 4,000 customer support roles, reducing the team from about 9,000 to 5,000. The reason? Their own AI tools were now handling half of all customer interactions. The work didn't disappear. The people did. Okay, so here's the reality. For the people in those roles, this kind of automation isn't about creating efficiency for them. It's about rendering them unnecessary. For decades, we've been told that technology frees us up for higher value work. But the Salesforce example reveals a different goal. Companies are trying to work with fewer people. If machines can do it, humans are often pushed out. We've seen echoes of this before. Your great-grandfather left the farm to work in a factory. Your grandfather watched his factory job move overseas. Now it's your turn to watch the machine learn your job. But this is different. Machines aren't just lifting heavy objects. They're answering questions, writing reports, and even making decisions. So what does the research reveal about where this trend is headed?
According to a 2013 study by Carl Benedict Frey and Michael Osborne of the Oxford Martin School, nearly 47% of U.S. jobs were at high risk of automation.
47%, a number that felt abstract, even alarmist a decade ago. But the story of Salesforce is that abstract risk now becoming a concrete reality.
The World Economic Forum's 2023 Future of Jobs report projects a net gain, estimating that AI could displace 14 million jobs by 2027, while creating 69 million new ones.
The report promises a net gain, but here's the catch. The new roles are in fields like AI engineering and data science. Jobs that demand entirely new, highly technical skills. For many workers, this leaves them stranded between a job that no longer exists and a future they weren't trained for.
MIT economist Daron Acemoglu warns of so-so automation, technologies that displace workers without significantly boosting overall productivity. At Salesforce, AI now manages 50% of customer conversations, with satisfaction scores holding steady. The system measures this as efficiency.
That's what the spreadsheets say. But for the people who lived through it, the story feels very different. Think of one of them. Let's call him Michael. Michael's a customer service rep who has spent the last 5 years mastering the art of turning frustrated callers into loyal customers. He isn't just good at his job, he takes pride in it. He's the kind of person who can calm down an angry caller in minutes or catch a billing error no one else noticed. His desk is covered with photos of customers' kids because over the years the regulars have become like family. Maybe he found out through an email with organizational changes in the subject line. Or maybe his badge just stopped working one Monday morning. However it happened, when Michael's job was eliminated, it wasn't just about losing a paycheck. For him, it was about losing purpose, usefulness, and the people who counted on him. As a customer, the change feels seamless. Your call still gets answered, your issue still gets resolved, but something's missing. You know that feeling when you're really upset and you just need someone to get it? When the AI says, "I understand your frustration," in that same perfect measured tone, you realize you'll never again hear someone sigh and say, "Wow, that sounds tough. Hold on, let me get a supervisor and see what we can do." Something human just disappeared from the world. And for Michael and thousands like him, the question lingers. If my role can vanish overnight, what does that say about my value? So, how do we fight back against disappearing jobs? This doesn't have to be the end of the story if we don't let it. First, we reclaim clarity. We need to be honest. When thousands of jobs are cut, we need to name it plainly. People are being replaced. Second, we reclaim the human skills that machines can't replicate. Creativity, genuine empathy, the ability to navigate ambiguity, and the capacity to mentor others. These aren't extras. They are the essence of irreplaceable human work. And finally, we reclaim responsibility. If we're going to let machines do the work, we can't just shrug when people like Michael lose everything they've built. We owe them more than a 2-week severance and a good luck out there. We owe them pathways to new careers through tuition for retraining and paid apprenticeships, funded by the very companies whose profits are built on these new efficiencies. Because here's the truth. Machines may take the tasks, but only humans can bring meaning. So here's my question for you. What's one thing you bring to your work or your life that no machine could ever replace? Think about it. Hold on to it, because that's where your real value lives. You've been listening to the Xenessa Project. Until next time, keep questioning, keep exploring, and never stop searching for signal beyond the noise.
Signal fading. The search continues.
If today's episode resonated, follow the Xenessa Project on your favorite podcast app. And if you've lived through automation in your own workplace, I'd love to hear your story at Xenessa.com. And for more powerful ideas beyond the feed, join our newsletter.